Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at these leaden aftermarket fog lights for my 2000 Land Cruiser. So if you find this video helpful and you want to purchase some of these, I'll put a link to them in the description. And if you use that link, it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So these should also fit the 98 to 07 Land Cruisers, and I'm going to be replacing my fog lights with these. I don't know if they're models without fog lights, but you could potentially put these in those models. I don't have any experience with that. But I wanted to check these out on my bench before I installed them so I can examine them closer. So they came in this cardboard box, and it has this kind of foam bag around it, and here's the lens itself. So let me get the other one out, and it comes with a large set of instructions here. I'll show those in detail in a second actually. So I'll kind of scroll past these if you want to read any of this. And here's the diagram. So this did come with some connectors, so if your connectors are damaged, you could splice these on. These did come with bulbs, which was really nice. So pull that out. So that's a halogen bulb it came with. Now these are aftermarket lenses. So the original Toyota lenses are incredibly expensive. These are a fraction of the price, but on initial quality, these feel pretty nice. They have some heft to them. This plastic's pretty thick. It's got a clear lens on the front. Has a lens cover, and when I get out to my Land Cruiser, I'll show you what my current lenses look like. They're fogged over. One of them is broken in the back, so I think these will look a lot better. This does have a vent here. That's an air vent, so we have a right and left side. To install these, we have a single stud here, and it came with the nuts. I think that's 10 millimeter. So I'll just loosen the one on my current car, pop these out, and put the new ones in. I don't know if I'll film the whole thing. If I have any difficulty, I'll definitely cover that, so people know what to expect. So let's head out to the car, and I'll get these installed. Okay, so here we have the fog light. You can see it's fogged over really bad, but I don't think that's what the fog is supposed to mean with that. Here's the replacement next to the original. It looks nearly identical. So if we look under the vehicle, we can see this bolt here. So I'll loosen this up. Now I've already disconnected this. This was a little tricky to get off. I used a pair of channel locks to grip the bulb, but I got it off. This was super easy to loosen here, so I'll get it off. So we had that nut on the one side. This side just has a tab that it's going to fit into. So this should push out like this and hinge off that tab. So I want to make sure I have that tab in when I put the new one in. So here we have the opening. Pull the plastic off. Stick the tab in there. On this side, it's kind of hard to see, but I need to line the stud up and push it in. So there it is. That looks super good. So I'll get the new nut and put it on there now. So that spun on super easy. I'll tighten it down. So I have that snug, but I don't want to over tighten it. Now I can plug in the connector. There we go, and we're good to go. So I'll do the other side, and then I'll test them out. Okay, so here's the other side, and as you can see, this one has lived a rough life. It's not looking very good, and I ran into a problem here. I'm trying to loosen this nut here, and it's just spinning the stud. So I'll probably use a Dremel tool or something like that and cut the nut off or something. So I'm not going to film that, but if you're looking for a quick job, you may want to try and take these out before you order them. I'm committed and would have ordered them anyway, but if you want a quick replacement, that's something to check out before you start this project. Okay, so I got this side done. This was a little tricky to get off. Here's the stud and the nut. I started dremeling it and I got it partly cut, but then this part that goes in the light just kind of came out and the whole thing was loose, so I was able to pull it out. Then I took some vice grips on here and a socket on here, and then this broke, this stud. So then I was able to easily get this out. So then I had the whole thing removed. So here's the final result. I think it looks very nice. I'll try this out now. So here I have the headlights on auto. I'll just turn them to regular on, and then this is the fog lights. I have those to on. And here the fog lights are on, so they look nice. One thing I want to mention is I did check the connectors with a meter before I started this project to make sure they had electricity. If they didn't have electricity, this could have been a whole different project. But this was a simple way to refresh the front of my 2000 Land Cruiser. I don't know how long these will last, but for now they look really nice. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.